Hey guys, it's Cheryl from Vegan Growth. Welcome back to another vlog. I just woke up. I'm using my new glass cup, um, and it has some water with fresh lemon juice. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but I don't think you have to have like an entire liter of water before every meal. As long as you have some water, I think that's definitely good for your body. So that's what I'm having right now. So how was your Easter? What do you guys do? I'm going to tell you what I do. What I did yesterday. We celebrated Easter yesterday because that was Easter Sunday. Uh, you can please let me know what you guys do. Do you celebrate with vegan family? Do you celebrate with vegan friends? Or both? Or do you celebrate with non-vegan family? Um, Personally, none of my family, we have a big family on both sides, and none of them are vegan, vegetarian. Um, but they have accommodated for me, and that's been really nice. And this weekend was really nice with not having any focus on me, I guess, judging being vegan. So that was really nice. It was just a really great having that support and non-judgment going back and forth. Because in one of my last videos, I talked about I didn't want to be an angry vegan and I was scared about the whole Passover, but everything went fine for Passover. Now, this weekend was really busy, I have to say. Um, I worked a lot. I worked overnight and then I also worked for my client during the day. So Sunday morning came and um, we were gonna head to my husband's side of the family. His parents are divorced, so we were gonna go to his mother's first and then head to his dad's if we had time later afterwards. So we were going up to his mom's for lunch. She's about a little over an hour away. Um, and so we stopped at the store before we went, and I got a bunch of different kinds of these. So this one I didn't have. This one was my last one that I was gonna have if I was needed it. I didn't end up needing it, but because it had bananas, it was strawberry banana. I decided to wait to have it last because of my experience the past month with the cramping and all that. If you watch my latest video about hyperkalemia, I had been having cramping and it just getting worse and worse. And I was trying to pinpoint where it was coming from, and the only thing I thought of was, bananas and the fact that I was taking medicine like ibuprofen or aspirin that could have caused hyperkalemia. I don't really know if you have any suggestions. Please be open-minded though. A lot of vegans would say no, there's no way you had hyperkalemia, but it is possible because I was taking ibuprofen and or aspirin, whichever one it was, and having tons of bananas on top of it. So um, if you want to watch that video, I'll post the link to it below. And actually, funny thing is, I woke up this morning and I was feeling great. I got a lot of sleep because I really needed it. And I felt fine, and I went to the bathroom, and lo and behold, I had my period. It wasn't like anything this past month when I felt like I was going to have my period every day. I mean, I was cramping all the time, and it had started right before my last month's period, about a week before, and so I thought I was going to have my period, and I explained it all in that video, but my period didn't come, and then I kept getting on and off cramping and aching all around my abdomen, and it was on and off, but then it became on and getting worse and worse and worse. And so I decided to take a banana break, not have any bananas, kind of get everything out of my system, clear out my clear out my kidneys and everything, and see how I felt. And I felt much better. And I woke up this morning without any pain, and I had my period. Of course, I do use one of those menstrual cups, and sometimes when I put in the menstrual cup, it can cause a little bit of cramping. Sometimes it can cause a lot of cramping if you don't put it in right, and I had taken a break previously and not, I didn't have any, wasn't using the cup for a while because I wasn't putting it in right, and I didn't realize that at the time. Um, I was putting it up too far, and that can cause some major cramping. So I researched it, and because I don't want to be using, you know, regular tampons and stuff that is just going to go in the garbage. And so I really wanted to have this cup work, so uh, I I researched what could be the problem, and I figured that the problem was I was putting up way too far. So I fixed the problem, and I put in the cup today, and everything's going fine. I did get a little bit of cramping after I put in the cup, but not a whole lot. I mean, things are going really great so far. So, and because of my banana break that I was on, I am doing so much better. If you have anything to say about that, please be open-minded, and you can comment below, but please be open-minded and just not be judgmental. This is just kind of an open discussion. I don't want to have a vegan fight about hyperkalemia. I mean, it's really stupid. But I'm just letting you know how I felt and what was going on with my body. So, and I'm very good when it comes to science, so yeah. Um, and being a CNA, I guess, when you're a CNA or a nurse or a doctor, you tend to kind of diagnose yourself, and that's not always a good thing. But I did my research, and if you have anything that you want to add to it, then I'd be more than happy to look at your comments and see what you have to say. So Easter yesterday. None of our family is vegan or vegetarian. So they had a ham yesterday, but I did have my smoothies. I drank 2 of them before it came. Well, on our way, I should say. I drank 2 of them. They are each 15.2 ounces or 450 milliliters. And I don't really know how much that is in, so it's about it's about 16 ounces, um, so about 2 cups. So I drank 2 of those, on my way, and I had, yeah, and then we had lunch. There was salad there was vegetables, there was, rice, so I was able to have all of that, oh, and pineapple, um, because they had ham, so they had pineapple on the side. So I just had all of those things instead of, and I was full, I ended up being satisfied, and I was full, and everything was fine. So yeah. The only problem that I encountered yesterday was just that I was tired because I had worked overnight the night before, and I only got 3 to 4 hours of sleep. And um, now that I'm taking, I had talked about in one of my previous videos when I had my seizure that I had experienced having all this bountiful energy because I wasn't taking one of my medications. And the medications that I take for my seizures just make me really tired, and that's what I experience. And not having the medication just gave me all this energy. I mean, I was hyper for like 2 days. It was crazy. It was wonderful, but it's better for me to have medication and be tired than have a seizure. It's just better for everyone. So, um, yeah, I really need my sleep and I wasn't able to get it. Um, and I was able to kind of rest a little bit while people were hanging out after our lunch. I was able to rest a little bit on the couch and kind of take a break. Um, but it wasn't like a full blown nap or anything that really got me going again, but it did help a little bit. And then after several hours, we had people were leaving, so we left and we went to my husband's dad's house for dinner. We left around 5, and we were gonna have dinner there. And so they at that point I was really getting tired. I had one more of my smoothies because I had bought 4 of them. So I had another one on the way there, and I was just straight losing energy by the minute at that point, and I I got to his dad's house and I was just drained. I didn't want to be there, to be honest, and I was so tired. Um, all the fruit in the world couldn't help me. Um, I didn't get enough sleep, and I really need it because of the medicine that I take. So, um, yeah, so I got through it. I was able to get through it. I didn't even have any dinner. They did have baked potatoes and vegetables, but I didn't want anything because I was so tired. And just drained. So I didn't want to have anything. Um, but we got through. We were there, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. Sweetie, go on. That's my daughter. Okay, fine. Um, sorry, that was my daughter. Um, so let me think, where was I at? I, yeah, I got through we were there for an hour and a half maybe. And I was just like, I wanted to go. I had to work overnight that night as well, so I wanted to get home, maybe get a little bit of rest. I didn't really, actually. We didn't have time. We got home around 9 and I work at 10. I could have probably rested for half an hour, but I would have just woken up and been even more tired and not wanting to go to work. I just knew that would have happened. So I went to work and um, got through work and slept today and got enough sleep. So I'm feeling so much better. Um, and woke up this morning and I had my period. So, yeah, I didn't even know. I knew it was gonna be coming in the next couple days, but I didn't have any, like last month when I was talking about having hyperkalemia. I didn't feel any achiness or anything. I didn't know at all that it was there until I went to the bathroom. Um, so no cramping, nothing whatsoever. It was perfectly fine until I did put in the menstrual cup. I use the menstrual cup, and sometimes I can get a little bit of cramping. So once I put it in, I did have a little tiny bit of cramping. I'm right now I'm having a little bit of cramping, not a whole lot. Nothing like I was having this past month. Um, And I have had problems with using the cup before, and I stopped using it for a couple months because I was actually using it wrong. There is a wrong way to use it. So, um, I had been putting it up too far, um, and that can cause major cramping. So I researched it and realized I had been putting it up too far. So the last 2 months, I put it up just the right amount and have felt fine. You get a little bit of cramping maybe, but not a whole lot. So yeah, I would definitely rather use the cup that is reusable rather than something that is just going to go in the trash. Um, so that was my Easter, that was my weekend. There's more going on. I'm going to be hopefully making my video tonight about um, I still have to write some things down, so stay tuned for my big video that's going to come up, and I just have to make sure that I have everything in order that I want to talk about. And please, 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 keep an open mind. I am not going to be hating on anyone. Um, I just want to kind of let out my feelings and how I've been feeling. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna stop because I'm just rambling now. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you had a great Easter, and or if you are Egyptian like some of my coworkers, you celebrate Easter next weekend. So yeah, have a great day and stay healthy.